You were 13 on Pretty Little Liars or 14?
I was 12 when I did the pilot, 13 when we shot the first season, yeah.
Lindsay and I were just...
Girl.
Back then...
Girl.
We were okay with it, but I don't think I'm okay with it now.
Hey, you...
That's because you've got a 10-year-old, though. I think that's probably... Is that part
and
of
also,
it?
well, I think it's because you were playing older, so that's fine. But as an actual 12-year-old, you were so sexualized.
So sexualized.
When you watch it back and knowing that you were 12, I don't think... I mean, I couldn't imagine anyone else as that part, but I don't like that you were... You know what I mean?
Fair enough. And look, just a big underlying undertone of who you are is this just like strong sexual presence as well. Also, my favorite thing, I think this was actually in one of the later episodes, it's when you're screaming at Toby about
Keegan has a whole story about that scene.
My gosh. And I've never seen you do this presentation of it that I felt it in my chair.
That was the first time. I'm sure we had met briefly before, but that scene was the first time that Keegan and I had like interacted in a scene before, merely other than maybe like the table read, right? And he said he was scared. He didn't know how old I was. And then also he said he was really scared.
It was his first job.
It was his first job, and then there's just this like little girl yelling at him.
Yeah.
His face though, it sold the moment so well because he truly is like
with that weird hairstyle that they.
Oh my goodness! He is totally in the palm of your hand, and you're just like. I don't even see the acting on the page. Like, it is vicious, like, the way you do it. And like, more power to you. But your character makes me feel something. Like,
that's great.
Very much.
Yeah. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that. It was so fun.
Yeah.
How did it feel do you remember being that young on the show and tackling such, like, pretty adult themes? Or were you so young that it kind of just went over your head? And then maybe as you've gotten older, you think, ooh, I was too young to process all that.
If you take who I was associating with at that age, all of my friends were older. All of my friends were at least 5 years older than me, predominantly.
Wow.
So I think I was an only child. I got into the industry when I was around three and a half. I grew up around crew and the environment, and it was intoxicating in the best way. Like, I loved being on set. I loved being around adults. I didn't connect with kids my own age. I was homeschooled. Wow. I had really, really great, solid friends around me that were not in the industry, but they were older. I was going to high school dances. I was dating. I didn't feel out of place. If you take another 12-year-old side by side, it might have been very different, but I would never have connected with somebody else my age anyway. Do I think that is how